by taking a look at your past energy. So let's take a look at what happened in the past for my Libras. Okay. You have, I wish I had treated you better in your past energy. So someone definitely has regrets over the way that they handled you in the past. Okay. Bottom of your deck, you do have, I hid who I really am from you. So the reason why I feel like this person couldn't be their best self with you, couldn't give you the best parts of them, is because they didn't really know themselves. There were parts of themselves that they refused to acknowledge. There were parts of themselves that they refused to even explore for themselves. So they didn't even know who they were. So there was no way that they could have known what was needed in order to treat you better, if that makes any sense. So this person really wasn't being their authentic self. They really weren't being upfront and honest with themselves, so they couldn't be that way with you, okay? So let's go ahead and move forward regarding the past for my Libras. Yeah, deception. So they were definitely wearing a mask. This person was not showing up in a real way when it comes to this connection. This could have led to lies, cheating, sneaking around is what I'm getting. Bottom of the deck, you have engagement. And in this case, I do feel like, yes, this could have been someone that maybe you were engaged with or set to marry in the past. But for most, I do feel like with deception being the first card out of this deck, and engagement being at the bottom of the deck, it means that this person was definitely engaging in other activities behind your back with other people, possibly. So yeah, part of their deception and not treating you right was them dealing with other people and stepping outside of the relationship. So let's go ahead and get some more clarification regarding the past energy for my Libras. Wow. Okay, so you have engagement ring. So engagement came out twice, and you have cameras. So for a lot of you guys, yeah, you were planning on marrying this person. They may have had a plan to propose to you, or they may have gone through with it. But again, it was under false pretenses. This person didn't even know who they were. So how would they have expected to show up and give you the best version of themselves if they didn't even know what that was? Okay. So camera here, meaning they are looking at old pictures of you guys. They could be looking at engagement photos, or like videos. They're just reminiscing about the past. They could still have the ring. Maybe you gave the ring back for those of you guys who did follow through with getting engaged to this person from the past. But they're keeping things as keepsakes, as a reminder of the time that you guys shared together, of the love that you guys had together, okay? So they're learning from their mistakes, and now they're ready to make new memories, okay? So they're definitely using this experience and applying it to where they are currently in life, and you could be doing the same as well. Like, you may have learned a lot from dealing with someone who was this deceptive to you, okay? So let's go ahead and see what advice you have for the past energy for my Libras. I almost said Leo. So maybe you were dealing with the Leo, and you do have fire here, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So with the 8 of Clubs, this was definitely an awakening experience for you guys. It definitely opened your eyes to a lot of things that maybe you were blinded to. I feel like you may have lost interest in this person over time, or they may have lost interest in you. They started to become disengaged, like their attention was going elsewhere. So you were stuck at this crossroads with this person. You were forced to make a decision, because I feel like if you would have allowed it, this person would have continued on with this facade. They would have continued being something that they weren't, living a life that wasn't meant for them, holding on to you, knowing that they really did not cherish you or did not really see a future with you. I feel like this person may have proposed in order to keep you. Like, they felt like you guys had spent a certain amount of time together, or a number of years together, or you have history together. So it was just kind of like one of those things that you just do, or they felt like they should just do. Again, that comes with not really knowing who they were, or hiding who they truly were from you, and what they really wanted from you. So again, disengaged, a lack of interest. This is about things not being what they appear to be. Again, living a facade, living this fake existence almost. So you had to come up with a solution because you felt like there was no progress being made. Some of you guys could have had a long engagement as well, and you were like, why aren't we moving forward? Why aren't we making wedding plans? And then you may have discovered that this person was in fact, deceiving you, stringing you along. Okay, so you may have decided to make moves, or this person could have silently kind of left your life without notice. There was no argument or conversation. I feel like they may have just up and ghosted you or disappeared. You understand now that there was a higher purpose for everything that occurred between you and this person. And I feel like that purpose was for you to realize that it's time to take care of yourself. They're saying take care of mind, body, and soul. So a lot of you guys, this may have forced you to become more spiritual or more into yourself, and to focus on self-love. And you have a significant journey ahead of you. So this is not an overnight thing. This is something that's going to take time to really evolve and heal from. Okay, so it definitely had a major impact on you. Bottom of the deck, you do have the Joker card of transformation and enlightenment. Like I said, a lot of you guys definitely had an awakening when it comes to this experience. It definitely opened your eyes to just how shady some people can be and how some people can move. No matter how much time and love and energy you've invested into a situation, people can still pull the wool over your eyes. People can still deceive you. People can still keep up a facade for a long period of time. Okay, so let's move forward with the present energy for my Libras. What is the present energy? Okay, so you are grateful for the past experiences or spiritual lessons. I did not read that at all. Okay, it says, I am grateful for the spiritual lessons. Okay, so you're grateful for the past experiences. You understand now, in the present moment, the spiritual lessons that you were meant to learn from this experience. Again, I feel like a lot of you guys understand that you need to love yourself more and take care of yourself more. And I feel like you learned a lesson around deceitful people and how people can be one way in your face and another way behind your back, no matter how much time you have invested in that relationship. That was probably a hard lesson to learn. And then again, this is coming up again. I hid who I really was from you. So this is still something that's lingering to this day, that still sticks with you to this day. And again, that's part of the lesson that you learned, is that people can be very deceitful. Like you can't trust everybody, is a lesson that you learned. Okay, so let's go ahead and move forward. Let's get some more insight on the present energy for my Libras. Okay, your cards are getting stuck. So yeah, you're still stuck on this separation. For a lot of you guys, it may feel like it was just yesterday is what I'm getting. It feels very fresh, like new, like that wound is still healing for a lot of you guys, because you felt like this was the one for you. This was your person. And the way that they went about leaving your life, I feel like it left like a sore spot for a lot of you guys. Like you won't ever forget this. This has definitely shifted your perspective on love and relationships forever. I feel like something about what this person did, it's affected you or impacted you in more ways than anybody else from the outside looking in could ever imagine. Again, it's the way that they went about it. And also you feel like you just did not know this person. That's the most mind-blowing part. It's like you feel like, did I ever really fucking know you? Were you ever honest with me? I feel like a lot of you guys are still healing, or it still feels so fresh because you're now going over every single thing that this person ever said to you, every single memory that you guys ever made. You're questioning, was that really you, or were you just going with the motion? Were you just faking it this whole time? Were you just pretending this whole time? Okay, that's what I'm feeling. So give me some more clarification on the present moment for my Libras. Wow, okay. I only need one. That was so messy. Let's try that again. Give me some more clarification for the present moment for my Libras. Wow, you guys. You have wedding rings. You have engagement coming out twice, and then you have wedding rings coming out here. So this was really you intended on marrying this person. Some of you guys maybe you were married, but for the most part, I feel like you spent a number of years investing in this relationship, and it did lead to an engagement for the majority of you guys, or you were really close to an engagement. You were planning your wedding. You saw a future with this person. In the present moment, I feel like you still want this. You still love this person, or they still love you. Kisses at the bottom of the deck, unconditional love. Like, no matter how much time and space you have between yourself and this person, I feel like you guys still love each other. You still want it. They're still thinking about the future that they could have had with you. Like, I feel like they wish that they could have gone through with it in a way, like they would have saw it through. Maybe they're regretful that they didn't stick around and marry you, because they still have this love for you even with all this time that may have passed between you two. And I feel like you guys may still love this person, and you still may fantasize or think about the wedding that never happened, the wedding that was supposed to be, because this is present energy, and you guys are separated. So there's distance between you two, physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually. Okay, you've been apart for some time. You understand with the spiritual lessons, you understand why this had to happen. And for a lot of you guys, it was just because of a lack of self-love, and caring for yourself, possibly putting this person or other people before you. And this taught you a lesson about that, about, placing other people's needs before your own, making someone else bigger than yourself, like putting them up on a pedestal and not giving yourself the same praise. So let's get some advice on the present energy for my Libras. What's going on with the present energy? So with the Three of Diamonds, this is about you now focusing on aligning yourself with like-minded people. This has pushed you towards your full potential. A lot of you guys, this really like lit a fire underneath your ass. So you're like, driven at this point in time. You are accomplishing a lot, especially when it comes to money and business. You're achieving a lot. You're growing. You're planning for your future. A lot of your dreams are coming true. Okay, and this is because you planted seeds in your past that are now coming to fruition. For a lot of you guys, you could be renovating a home, moving, or like buying a new home, designing a new home, building a new home. Your creativity is taking off. Your manifestations are coming true. Thoughts are becoming things. You're getting positive recognition. You're investing in yourself. A lot of you guys are big on social media, so your social media presence could be growing. You could be really great at marketing, or paying like top dollar for the best marketing. But you're having fulfillment, like you're receiving fulfillment in all areas of your life right now. Bottom of the deck, you have the Ten of Hearts. So you're entering into a new phase of love, and a lot of you guys haven't allowed this to deter you from wanting to get married again. So I feel like you're starting to think about marriage again, and you're putting yourself out there with the Ten of Hearts at the bottom of the deck, meaning you guys are taking back control. You're not allowing this one bad experience from the past to stop you from loving again. So this is joy after sorrow, overcoming all doubts. This is love and happiness. Romance is definitely in the air. You could have someone coming in who you really vibe with and get along with well. So this could bring in a lot of unity and love and peace into your life. There could be news of an engagement, possibly an ex getting married or engaged, possibly this ex getting married or engaged, or a lot of you guys could be hearing from this ex. I feel like they're trying to come back. You may run into them. This is the card of entertainment. So as you're out, you guys may still like visit a lot of the same spots that you went to when you guys were once engaged. or together and you could run into them, I do feel like they want to be on good terms with you. Like they just want to live in a moment. I feel like an ex wants to kind of be on good terms with you and forget about the past, but it's this cut too deep. So I don't feel like that's possible. So let's go ahead and get into the overall outcome. So your future outcome for my Libras. What is the future outcome for my Libras? Okay, I'm so attracted to you. So no surprise there. There are people who are very much so attracted to you. This could be new or, like I said, old. Yeah. Clarification. I know I messed everything up. This person is still drawn to you, still wants to be in your presence, still fantasizes about a future that they could have had with you, a marriage that they could have had with you. They knew that they didn't treat you right. They're remorseful about that. Still attracted to you, still watching you, possibly via social media. Give me more insight on the future outcome for my Libras. Release your ex. Yeah, you're releasing this person. You're letting them go. Playfulness. You already know. This is my player card. So yeah, they play way too many games with you and you're over it. So you're releasing this person, as hard as it may be and as painful as it may be. Clarify the future outcome. Give me a second, you guys. A card flew out and it was upright. So and it was one, so this is definitely your energy. So palm tree. So you guys are focused on stability and security at this point in time, your performance. So you're just focused on growing and expanding, putting down new roots, nourishing yourself, nourishing your creativity, your business, your career. You're just focused on self right now is what I get, and on your future. So advice for the future outcome for my Libras. You have the 10 of Clubs. Again, you guys are completing one cycle and preparing for another one. And this was a major cycle that you guys had to end with this past person. And you had temporary defeats with the 5 of Spades. You had to block this person out of your life because it was bringing too many limitations to you. You may have really sunken down into a really low place, a really dark place, because of this person's negativity that they brought into your life. This person definitely messed this up. They missed an opportunity of a lifetime when it comes to being with you. You guys had a hard time understanding each other. It's like you guys did not speak the same language at times. It was hard to find the middle ground. It was hard to compromise or come to an understanding when it comes to each other. So a lot of miscommunication, a lot of misunderstandings. This person had a fear of commitment. Like they may have proposed, they may have planned a wedding or started the process of planning a wedding. They may have been with you for a number of years in a committed relationship, but I don't necessarily feel like that means that they were completely faithful. Okay. So when it came to actually like something permanent, I feel like that was the breaking point. They couldn't fake it any longer. And that's when the truth came out, and that led to a breakup, this time apart from this person. You may have been depressed as well over this. You felt like you were unable to go on. I see you guys grieving this. So there's sorrow, pain, and grief here. Yeah. But overall, you didn't lose sight of yourself or your dreams. And you continue to have faith that you will heal and come out of this again. And you did, because you released the past. Okay. But yeah, a new cycle is opening up for you guys. Be careful, because you could have people around you who are needy, people coming around with their hands out, looking to gain something off of your success. You can also have a lot of people around you who aren't doing as well as you, so they kind of depend on you. So you may take care of a lot of people. Be proud of yourself. They're saying be proud of yourself, because you guys have accomplished a lot. You did the impossible. You've come through hell. So you've gone through hell and back. I see you guys traveling, possibly overseas. I see you guys attending weddings, graduations, reunions, but you're reclaiming your power. You're starting to feel more so like yourself, or you will, coming up soon in this future energy. Okay, so this has forced you to know more about yourself. It's forced you to really get to know yourself, like the deepest parts of yourself as well, because you were forced to be stripped of everything that you thought was to be. Your whole life, I feel like, was taken away from you when this person did what they did, and you had to make a decision to choose you over them. Okay. So I'm going to leave it there. You guys have fire here. So Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Earth, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. However, it could be any other signs. This could be anywhere in your chart or their chart as well. Okay. So thank you guys so much for your love and support. I love you as well. Until next time.